boots. We're all pooped on Tootsie Train. Tootsie Train.
Welcome back to Tootsie Trade. I'm Anthony Carson.
I'm Gordon Crawford.
And I'm Sean.
Welcome to Tootsie Trade.
Yes, welcome back.
Welcome back,
This is our Christmas post-homeless episode. Yes, and as you can see, we are live on location this week for a very special guest. We came to over across the road to Union Street Bar for our homegirl Elle's Belfast base. So we're shooting live on location, and we have the lovely Elle Vosque coming on very shortly. Glamour takes time, so she'll be with us very shortly.
Yes, are you so excited? I cannot wait to have her on.
Can't wait to get
Yes.
down and have a chat with her.
Since she was
yes.
announced for Drag Race, I have been busting my home.
Yep.
Found it
She
all the
probably
time.
will say this, but I accosted her. So I did. When she came back in,
Yeah.
she was in boy drag. She actually was just as herself coming into the bar. And I was like, you, come here. I was like, get over here. Are you coming on our podcast? And she was like, yeah,
Had
it's
we-
so nice.
You were
Had we-
on form that night, but you had everyone
Yeah.
fucking
I
tortured.
did.
That was an education on how to network.
I was here and I was like,
I still haven't got paid for it yet.
no,
I've
the
done all
money's
the work.
coming. The, money's
The body count is high, but I still haven't got paid. But that was the launch of Union Street, the new
Yeah.
bar,
Yes.
wasn't it?
It
Yes,
was.
yes.
So had we even recorded our first episode?
We
we
had done our
had,
first.
yeah,
We
yeah.
had our first one in the bag, and
Yeah.
girl, I was selling to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look
Yeah.
where we are.
That's where I was standing talking to somebody in drag, and you walk past Tootsie Trade, like telling
Yeah.
me to sell it for you.
Listen, just a
We
wee
disappeared for
reminder.
about 45 minutes from down. I was like, I'm just talking to the Red Bull reps.
I was like-
Party Brazers.
I was like,
like,
Kathy, and it's like, I got her number. And Daniel, our friend's like, it's Karen.
So have you been? What's been the crack?
Unreal.
great. Like, post-Christmas
Yeah.
slump is hitting almost.
I was kind of over it before it started, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a long one
Well,
this
we're
year, but
in the
lots of
Gooch
fun.
of Christmas, aren't we, really?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the Gooch of Christmas. That's a
Gooch.
good description for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
love it.
just after
The
Christmas
in-between
and right
bit.
before New Year's.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Lovely.
and that's why we're talking to Elle, because just before her big New Year's Eve gig with Page 3 in the
Yes,
bar.
in the Kremlin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, I've put on a wee bit of timber.
A bit. Well, I think that's why I'm in black.
Yes.
Christmas hate.
We've done our 12 pubs of Christmas. Wrecked North Belfast. Apologies to anyone who we came across.
Or who came across us.
Oh,
Film
film the tea.
The Christmas, I was glad to see it go. I love it, don't get me wrong, but like it's a lot the whole lead up.
It is chaotic, and see with kids, it's worse. So
I
see
can
what you're
imagine.
feeling.
Okay.
Imagine two kids on top of that. And then
Oh
come
fuck
back
my
to me.
drag then. It's
Everywhere I
the
went, there's been a child
Dragon.
in like sensory overload meltdown. I went, God love the parents. Like,
Oh, it's
why
horrific.
You can even, because you can't bring them around. When they're at that stage of like just
You
overstimulation.
spend 2 months gearing them up and getting them G'd up and getting all the presents and
Yeah.
doing Santa and having the elf on the shelf and fucking doing backflips through rings of fucking
You
fire.
don't do elf on the shelf.
And you're like, Merry
thought better, yeah.
Christmas! And they're like, "Rah!" Squealing everywhere. They're not your friend. They don't want to fucking deal with you. And they go, you spend thousands on gifts, and they go to the little smallest toy, and that's their thing.
Or the cardboard box.
Yeah. Or the wrapping
Yeah, play with
paper,
the
as
box.
my little one likes to play with.
I have an announcement.
Oh.
Yeah. I got pregnant over Christmas.
With Chase.
Jeez, baby, yeah. My first child's going to be called Brie. I swear to God, that was my one joy over the whole Christmas period, was every time going down the cheese aisle and Marksy's not. I was like, oh, there's a new one that's
delightful.
brought out. Holy shit. Right, can put that in the basket. That's going in my basket.
I made the border lunch, the hot cheese, the camembert, and the brise, and all the meat all tucked in it, and you
You
have bread.
dirty
I can't.
whore.
About 4
It's
times I made
amazing.
it. It was fucking divine.
No.
That's why I put on so much weight. Because I was just like, well, we'll have a cheese board for dinner.
Yeah.
Why not? Instead of cooking
You
something.
have a
Wild.
bad history with cheeses as well.
Girl, do not make me tell that story.
Tell it.
Oh, God.
Come on, Sean, give us the
The poo
goods.
story was bad enough, and this is, strangely enough, very closely related. Okay, why are you making me do this?
Well, tell it another time.
Go on. No,
Oh,
tell us
okay.
now.
Well, I decided whenever I was living in London,
London.
Picture
was
it,
a big
London, 2012. I had a Eurovision party. I just obviously have friends from all over, so they all brought like stuff represented their own countries. Whatever. Well, it ended up being like me and 5 people. Drank a bottle of prosecco, fucking whatever. Put on a spread, loads of cheese, because like a lot of people didn't show up, and I was just munching away on the cheese, blah blah blah. I think I overdosed myself on cheese. We went out that night and everything was fine, because for about a couple of weeks after, I was like, I can't go to the
I
toilet.
remember this
Something is
story.
wrong with me. Oh, you've told me this before. I can't believe you're making me talk about this. And I felt like, no, like, I don't know, there's something not right. And then I was like, so I went to see my friend I was talking to one day, and then I was, all of a sudden, it just hit me. I was like, oh my God, I can go, I need to go. So like, can I use your toilet? So I ran up and used his bathroom. I don't know if I can finish the story.
Just get it out.
Well, just say cheese strings
From Tales of
and
the
leave it there.
Yeah, I like got up from the toilet and noticed that there was cheese hanging out. Like a string
No,
of
you
cheese.
told me you thought it was a tapeworm.
I thought it was a tapeworm, which would have explained why I was so thin.
I
at the
think
time.
it's called dairy intolerance.
Yeah, but I had to then obviously pull the cheese out, and I must have pulled about 6 foot of cheese out of me. No joke. Like it was horrendous.
Can we say as well, Sean actually told
Horrendous.
this story while
While
we
eating
were
cheese
eating cheese boards. We were like,
Not good.
So yes, horrific.
Okay.
And I like told my friend who was like, I think she was like studying medicine or radiology or something. And she was like, "You need to go to the doctor. Like that's not normal."
well, I could have told you that.
Yeah, it also hasn't stopped me eating cheese either. I did
No.
go off it for a while. It was like maybe I'm lactose or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just overdosed on cheese. So
What-
yeah, don't eat too much cheese. folks.
Yes, be careful
What
with the
is
cheese
it
boards.
with the gays, Marks and Spencers and cheeses?
I know.
Like,
They had a
They
beautiful.
deliberately market it just too.
I think they do, don't they?
Yeah.
Is it because we have a disposable income? What is that?
Yeah, exactly that. They had Marxie's Bloody Mary chutney. Game fucking changer.
Oh, I didn't
swear
try
to
that
God.
one.
Oh.
I near drank it as a Bloody Mary.
I actually tried a balsamic preserve this year and it was gorgeous. Really nice.
Very Italiano of you, know?
Mm.
Yeah.
With like a nice light cheese, like a goat cheese on a bit of crusty bread.
You have notions.
Gorgeous.
Love it.
Love it.
But yes, all good. Are we excited for
I'm
the
starving.
new year?
I am so excited. And you know what? I think we've had a wee catch up.
Yeah.
Will we get our guest on?
I think
Yes,
it's
let's
time.
do it.
Okay,
Let's do it.
so welcome to the pod.
Yeah.
We have our very own Belfast Queen. We have a runner-up of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7.
The People's Princess.
You-
RuPaul's Drag Race Season 7 runner-up. It's Elle Vosque. Look at her. Pink and fluffy.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, hey, hey.
Keep warm.
Look
festive.
gorge,
I love that little intro. The People's Princess is what I'm trying to make a thing.
Yeah.
And do you know what's funny? I had said to my mum, I was like, I think I want to brand myself as the People's Princess. And she was like, you can't do that to Bones. You can't do that. It's terrible. Calling her Camilla. And I was like, yeah, but like... And do you know what? Now I've started. I did it on stage last week in Manchester in front of Bones' ma. And she laughed. So
Well, she got the money, so you call yourself a twat.
exactly.
This is
Give
it.
me something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me have something.
I mean, People's Princesses didn't work out well for Diana Love, so
Oh,
just,
wow.
just
Stay away
saying.
from
Well,
France.
this is it.
Ah.
I'll be wearing my seatbelt in 2026.
Avoid all tunnels.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Harry and William. She's so much
Portia
dramatic.
has always tried to do be the People's Princess, so
Yeah.
you may
Right.
watch Shield because it's not the
Well.
car that gets you; it's her with a knife in your back.
Well, she the spectacles were of the year. She can't have everything.
Thank you for coming on.
Of course. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm sorry that I accosted you that night.
No.
Please tell people.
Was that
this
the
is
night of
not-
the GNI Awards?
No.
Was that
oh,
that
maybe
night?
it might have been.
There's
Probably
It
one of the
was-
times
it
you
was-
accosted
Yeah,
me.
that was the other time.
Let people know that you're not here under hostage situation.
No, I'm all right, guys. I promise.
No, we are so excited to have you on. As soon as you were announced, the group chat was
Yeah,
going.
Yeah.
Oh, I think all the group chats in Belfast were going.
Yeah.
Did you feel that like excitement whenever you kind of were
Yeah,
announced?
I mean, for me, it wasn't even when it was announced. It was 5 months before it was announced because everyone in Belfast bloody flipping worked it out, of course, because Belfast is so small. If I disappear from a few gigs, it's like, oh, she's on Drag Race, so she's on the RuPaul's.
It's the
Oh, I
thing.
was-
Well, it's actually the thing that will be coming up in the next month. Is everybody looking to see who's
Yeah.
going, who
Yeah.
disappears for a
Yeah.
while?
It's the calls
And
have
this
been
sort of
made, haven't
January,
they, for
February
season
thing,
8,
yeah.
apparently.
Because you obviously this outfit was the one I made for you, and I
Yes.
knew was going away to Gran Canaria in January, a couple of days before you left.
Oh my God,
Do you remember?
yes, that's right.
But then there was already, I was with a load of queens from Belfast in Gran Canaria, and there was a lot of like dinner conversations and hype about who was going on, and I'm going,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm going to get another vodka.
Trudy's like, I'm so drunk right
Sworn to
now.
secrecy.
you know,
Well,
trying to
and
You're
stay
like,
out
don't
of it.
fucking open your
She
mouth.
did do very well because I was full on Jessica Fletcher mode. I was
Yeah,
like,
I can imagine you.
Sight nor
Oh.
sound
Nothing
of
gets
Elle
past
Vosque,
you.
what's going on the
Yeah.
forums, obviously, that were, rumours were abound. There was a
Yeah.
YouTube video, and I was all, well, not
Do you
being
know
very
what?
with you on the
What kept it
Thursday.
tight until
We
I
did.
left?
Yeah.
We
Because I
did.
walked into that workroom, they all see the girls that do it generally like they kind of walk in and know exactly who's going to be there.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone was going to be there apart from a new Viola and a new Slaxa because someone had spilt that to me. But no one knew I was going to be there, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I kept the secret really well.
But that ended up becoming part of your thing because in your first, you was like, you don't know what I can do.
Yeah,
Do you know
which
what I mean?
knew was going to be a thing anyway.
Yeah.
Even if they did know I was going on it, they still would have been like, who the fuck's this?
Yes,
Yeah.
what's this bitch
Yeah.
doing? Yeah.
You played it
worked.
well, I think.
Yeah,
there, I
played to your
think you.
advantage, yeah.
you knew. Did
Yeah.
you know what you were doing? Getting into that?
Yeah, and do you know what? I knew it was gonna be the thing that no one would know who I was. I knew that if they had have known who I was, they would have been like, "Oh, she has no followers." Because people are that shallow sometimes. And not to read my sisters, I'm not saying that is how they felt, but that's
Drag them.
that's
Who
what,
said it?
that's what I thought was gonna be the thing. So then when I walked in and that was the case, I was like, yeah, this is fine. This
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Because I know what I can do. You
Well,
know?
I know
Yeah.
what you're like as well. You have that Baby Spice quality. Like everyone thought Baby Spice butter wouldn't melt, but she was the devil of the group. Like that's not very you.
yeah.
She knew what she wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have totally played your advantage too, because I think that you probably got a lot of freedom in terms of like the panto like thing, like picking characters. Like
Yeah.
usually there's murder over those, and like Wendy is such a like featured character.
Well,
but you
Wendy was the
kinda
one
just
no one
got-
wanted.
So strange,
Right. So we had gotten. So on the show, right? This is tea, right? I didn't
First
win, so I'm
exclusive.
spilling it. I'm no longer the goody two shoes.
Yes.
We've
When
looked
you-
at the contract. The NDNA doesn't travel to Belfast.
NDNA.
Not on Madonna.
NDNA.
Are you on drugs? Are you talking
NDNA.
about Madonna?
Again, I'm old and fucked. NDA doesn't travel in Belfast.
What
yet.
was I saying? Oh, the
Yeah,
Rusical.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So for that challenge, they actually give you the script and the track in your iPod the night before.
Right.
So it looks like we're listening to it going, oh my God, isn't this class?
Yeah. Yeah.
But we've actually already kind of knew the parts and stuff. I think that's so that they get the drama of people really going, oh no, this is the part I want.
Yeah.
It gives them a bit of time to like.
Yeah.
To fight for it.
Whereas I actually originally wanted Slex's part of Stinkabell.
Okay.
That was because I was imagining Stinkabell to be a big mill bag.
Funny.
Like hilarious. Like I
Yeah.
could West Belfast Stinkabell.
You were going
But-
to pull from Trudy then.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Says the West Belfast Millbag.
I'm from North Belfast. Love.
You're
That's so
sitting
much
there
you
with
know
more
about me.
fucking jewelry on than B.A. Baracus, you country.
They had to talk me out of wearing my Mr. T necklace.
She did have other bits on. But yeah, so then the part of Wendy, it was kind of like the boring one with the slow song, and no one wanted it. And then Sax was like, "Give that to Elle because she can sing." And I was like, "Right, okay." And then I didn't know, but since we started rehearsals, I was like, "Yeah, it's okay."
You've got
But
it.
you had said to me, which I know you would know this anyway, there is no small part or no part. And if you are
Exactly,
savvy
yeah.
enough, you can make anything out of
Yeah.
the meat of that.
Yeah.
The fact that there's very little in it means you have more room to play and make
That's
anything
part of the
it.
challenge, I
Yeah,
think. Is
yeah.
it's not just to do the script; it's to add
Yeah,
to the character.
yeah.
And people have won with small
Yeah.
parts before, so
Yeah, you only need
like
one
said.
really good gag that makes you laugh and you've won. Like, you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like, was Wendy not a big. She was a main part.
Yeah, she was the main part, but she had the slow. It was her and the dog, which was Bones.
Yeah.
They had the slow song, and Bones wanted to be the dog. She was like, right,
Bones
It's called
dog.
Bones.
yeah, right. And then I ended up with Wendy, and me and Bones just had so much fun. We
Yeah.
actually really did. Like we had a flipping squeal.
Yeah.
rehearsing
The
for that.
harmonies in that were.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, melodically, the song was the most impactful.
Yeah.
It's the one that was most memorable throughout
Yeah.
it all. Do you know that
Well,
way?
what I didn't realize when we were filming it, and I said to you when I came back, it dawned on me that it was almost like a take on "I Know Him So Well."
Yes.
It was that
Yes,
kind of a
yes,
ballad,
yes,
and I was like,
yeah, yeah,
"That's why it hit so hard."
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
It read so well on camera, so it did.
Yeah.
And I think with the element of Paige in the middle of that, because the majority
Yeah.
of it felt like the moment out of all of it felt like you three when you were on stage. Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
Select
feel
was
the
running around
chemistry.
the crocodiles. That had the potential to be great, but I felt
Yeah.
like it was very wordy for them,
Mm-hmm.
and the jokes weren't landing in it. Do you know?
They were too busy kissing backstage.
lumber, necking.
Not the tea.
So would you say was the Rusical your favourite challenge that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I feel like it was everyone's favorites, even the
Yeah.
girls who were in the bottom. Like it was like we just had so much fun, and I think
Yeah.
the musical was maybe like it was over a couple of days, so it was the longest challenge.
Yeah.
But we did it, and I just felt like everyone did really good. And it
Yeah,
was
you can
a
tell
good-
you just enjoyed
Yeah.
doing it.
Was it? Do you think because you had the chance to really enjoy it and feel confident in it that it felt more pleasurable? You felt confident going into it, where some of the
Yeah.
other challenges are quicker.
Yeah, is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some of the challenges you're in and out in a day. Like the talent show, you did the talent show, you did your runway, someone went home.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of episodes like that. The roast was the same, whereas it felt like the Rusical, it was the Rusical we performed it, and then we did a runway in the same day. But the prep was really the days before.
yeah.
Did you once you started singing and recording your part, or was that live, that part?
It was live.
It was
yeah.
live, so when you were like rehearsing, could you see the other girls kind of like side eye and going like, oh fuck, we're fucked here?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. They kept getting on like I was like silent but deadly, and I wasn't telling them nothing. I walked into the room and said, "Yeah, I'm a karaoke queen. Yeah, I'm a live singer and blah blah blah." And then they're like, "Oh, karaoke." Blah. So I think they actually kind of just forgot what I actually
dismissed.
said live that I could do. But
there is a difference
Yeah.
between karaoke and West End.
Yeah.
Bitch,
Yeah.
that's a big difference. And your voice is West End, not karaoke.
oh, thank you.
Do you know
babe.
what I mean? People run down karaoke, but you're holding a crowd. You're
Yeah.
like engaging people. You're
Yeah.
like when people get up there and are terrible, you have to do something with that too.
Yeah.
Like that's really painful. But like the queen, the host makes
Yeah.
makes it funny or like
There is a
engages,
difference
like,
though,
that's a
like
tough
from
gig.
me being in karaoke, like gay karaoke nights in England to what we do over here with karaoke. Over here, it's a proper Irish sing-songy thing,
Yeah.
whereas over there, it's the English love it bad done bad,
Yeah.
but they've zero tolerance for it as well.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they know, like especially in gay bars, they don't want to stand whenever it's really good or really bad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Unless they're making it about
I
them,
mean,
and then it's fine.
We have our regular crowd coming
Yeah.
in karaoke that take it too seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah. I
Gordon
know the
has
ones.
abused me off the stage. I'm not allowed to sing anymore. I
You're barred.
tried my best. No, I'm not barred. I just he
Okay.
knew not to call me
Yeah.
up anymore.
There
'cause
is a
people would-
hiatus.
I
on.
did sabotage. I did sabotage. We decided to do Girls Like Biology one time, and I was the only one that knew the choreography, and two, I made him be the
course.
lead.
No, but they
And I was
also
in the
like,
background,
who
like-
the fuck sets someone up for a 5-part harmony and wants them to do well? Like,
You were
come
doing
on.
3 of those harmonies at once.
4? Trying?
Set you up.
best.
You put your own name down
No,
for
I
karaoke.
just said.
Let's all
He
do this
just
together,
said-
and I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
And
need to sing
Our
here.
friend Trevor does exactly the same thing. He's done it for years. I can't sing, by the way. So
Yeah.
it is, I'm aware. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
See, I
delusional,
love
but I'm
listening
not.
to someone that's awful. I do. See the delusion. That's what I want to
Yeah,
say.
you just have to get up and give it
Give
right.
me a note.
and
Come on,
it's-
teach me something, mate. So if
Oh,
if you
fuck,
had
here we go.
somebody,
Not
if
the
you had
vocal
s-
lesson.
no,
Charge him for tutorial.
come on, bitch.
Okay, go,
right.
go, go, go.
If you had me in front of you and you were
Right.
like, right, girl, we need to do a musical. How would you make me sound better?
Euthanasia.
Which is your new drag name? Welcome to stage, Mr. Euthanasia.
Welcome
I
to
mean,
the stage.
I feel like in a drag race musical, the main thing is to make Rue laugh. Like Bonnie and
Oh,
Clyde.
very well laugh.
Like, Bonnie
laughs are there.
can't sing for shit.
Really?
No.
God, she sounded like she could sing. She
Is
can't.
that sarcastic?
I
Is
felt
there
like
a
she
lot of
sounded
posts?
good.
Maybe I'm
Is there
really
edit to
shading
that?
on it.
Is there
Right.
edit to your voice?
So we don't know. We
There
don't know the
definitely is.
reality. I think there might have been a little retouch.
Okay.
But, well, this is... can I say this? No, I'll not say it.
Can Bone sing that well? Because I was shocked.
No, she was good. She was good.
Even though
yeah.
she's in character, I was shocked. I was like, where the
Yeah,
fuck
she,
did
she
where
did
that come
have
from?
like a bit of a history.
No, she held a really
yeah.
tight harmony in it.
Yeah,
Like
Like,
she
I
did
was
like the arm drums and stuff
Yeah,
when
yeah,
she was
yeah, yeah.
younger, yeah.
Okay.
it definitely felt like well, me sonically knowing what things sound like, there's definitely times when they put reverb on people.
Yeah.
So,
There's
and other
something
people
get
don't
on.
get reverb, they get dry, nothing. So that instantly makes your voice, it blends
That's what
the notes.
Gordon did to me at karaoke every week. I used to say, is there a reverb button? And he'd be
I
like,
says, no, there's an on-off switch, can't.
what I will say though is I feel like in that musical they wanted us all to look good.
Yeah, of course.
and it
Oh,
succeeded.
the costumes were great.
Yeah,
Costumes were great.
it did.
So speaking of, just while we're on the topic of musicals and everything, you've talked about your ambition to do West End. So
Yeah.
I've like a hypothetical question for you. You don't even think about like the gender, nothing like that. If there was your dream character to play on West End or Broadway,
Okay.
who would it be?
Gender out of the road. If I could just play a part, it'd be Roxy Hart in Chicago. To me, that
Yeah.
would be like
Love it.
my dream role.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's never gonna happen because I feel like that's
I take it back. Do not say
that's kind of a part that if I'm putting myself in a casting director's point of view, I feel like it's a part that maybe couldn't be gender swapped.
Yeah.
But it would be the one that I would want to play.
I mean, you could do it in drag
that.
though.
No,
If Lisa Renna
I've
can
done
do
it
it,
in
you
drag.
can do it.
Well, this is
Did Erica Jane not do that?
Yeah.
The girl, she's in drag.
Well,
Pamela Anderson's done it.
I know
The
she was quite. Oh, see, Roxy doesn't have to be a singer though.
No, it's, yeah, it's the same
Roxy's
thing.
an actress, but
It's
yeah.
the same with that in
Character.
Cabaret. Like, they're actually the lead
Yeah.
female
Yeah.
can be notoriously bad.
Who
Yeah.
was the
Designed to
character
be-
that Jinx did? And
She was Mitch and Mama Morton.
Yeah, which is a drag character. It's
Yeah.
hard.
No, you're not
Has
that
been
age.
done
No.
before,
No.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's
No,
the
Roxy would be. I can
yeah.
see you
No.
in Roxy, that little cunty ball.
Exactly.
In Chicago, the
just-
drag carrier is the female reporter. It's always been
It's
drag.
Mary Sunshine.
Mary
Mary Sunshine's
Sunshine's always been
always
drag,
female
yeah.
illusion.
My friend
or
played
drag.
her on
yeah,
West
yeah.
End.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And that's
okay.
Davina De Campo played her on the
As
tour.
well, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
feel
there
like
you go,
you need
there's
to
hope.
speak it into existence. I'm
Yeah.
like a big like manifestor
Right.
kind
So
of person.
she.
I'm
Oh,
like,
so I'm a witch.
well, then you need to
I
take
really
that back. You can't be saying that. Oh, it's not going to happen. You have
I
to. It
know.
will happen.
I will play Roxy Hart one day.
On the West
Mike,
End.
Mike's got it. Mike's
Yeah,
got it.
that's her.
The name
Fierce.
on everybody's
Everybody's
lips is gonna be Elle.
Yes.
I mean, and
Oh, I
there's still
wish I
like
could
existing
sing.
productions of that too, so it's not entirely impossible. I thought we were going to say
Yeah.
like fucking something from the 30s or something.
No,
I-
that is genuinely like.
I
Yeah.
could
The
see
one
you
from
definitely
Fierce.
doing Everybody's Talking About GMA.
Yeah,
I
she
can see
always
that.
says this. She
yeah,
always
yeah,
says
yeah,
this. Yeah.
totally.
Because you're
Fierce.
young enough, you've got the vocal range for
Yeah.
it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you do the accents?
That's the one thing.
It's hard, isn't it?
That's the one accent I probably.
Neither can Michelle Visage.
She
butchered that.
What is it? It's Yorkshire, isn't it? Yorkshire,
Leeds.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
Leeds.
Leeds,
I mean,
Yorkshire.
they could just rewrite it, so I could be like, oh yeah, he's adopted. He's actually from Belfast. Never lost the accent.
Just go and live with Alexa for a few
Yeah.
weeks. She's
I
from
know.
Leeds, isn't she?
She's
Viola's
she's
Leeds.
from Yorkshire but lives in Leeds, I think.
Yeah.
Her accent's
Right.
so fucking
Yeah.
thick. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was hilarious. I loved her. She was so. But Chris kept saying to me like, she's kind of hot. Isn't she? She
No,
kind of reminds me of you. And I was
Alexa.
like, fuck up, stop fancying the other drag. The other drag. Stop fancying the drag.
That was a Freudian slip.
Oh,
racking
no.
the place.
Rocking the place. No, Slaxa is the funniest person I've ever met. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't get it. He's actually.
She's a very dry sense of humor, which is very Irish, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
too.
But she's also just such a performing monkey.
Yeah.
Like her.
Why? What do
I
you
feel like
mean?
there's a couple of people in my life that have been put here to make me laugh, and she's definitely
Right.
one of them.
She's one of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like the viewing party. I was really raging that I couldn't make it to.
Mhm.
Really wanted to meet her. She was.
That
really
was one
fun.
I didn't. I was sick.
Mhm.
I
She was
couldn't
really
do it. It
fun.
was
You were sick.
raging.
But you met her the other night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Slaxa's lovely.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, what, like, from before Drag Race and after, what was the expectation meets the reality? Like, what was the big difference in those?
Okay, so I'll start from the start, filming, post, and then it coming out, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So post or before Drag Race, you have all these expectations, but you also don't want to set them too high. I mean, you know me. As soon as I got that phone call, I was like, "Oh, I'm winning the whole thing,"
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
And then
as you
right
should.
before I left, I was like, "No, I'm gonna be an early out." It was all I just crashed and burned right before I did it.
But you were fatigued a bit too,
Oh.
weren't you?
Yeah.
The exhaustion before you.
before it, yeah.
People don't realize this. All of that stuff,
How quick is it?
like you have 5 weeks maximum to prepare all
Yeah.
those looks.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you don't even really have those
Yeah.
5 weeks because you might be waiting on the list, or you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
And how many looks in total did you have to bring? Because obviously the mini challenges and
Yeah,
all too.
I
Isn't
think including challenges, including snatch game characters and stuff like. I think it was like 22.
Jesus. It's a lot.
Yeah,
That
like
is
people do
crazy.
forget that, and it was
Yeah.
like your promo and all. You have to bring all of that with you.
Yeah.
Because I always thought the promo was shot afterwards.
Yeah,
So did
yeah.
I.
It's not.
Because usually some of the
yeah.
girls come back and their looks are like, wow. And you're looking
Exactly.
and going, fuck, she's a
I think
winner.
the Americans
I
do
think,
that.
Yeah,
but,
the
Yeah.
USA is different. Yeah.
but for ours, it was like we shot the promo like a couple of days after the finale. Like it was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
Right, okay.
But so doing it, it was like the best experience ever, and it was like everything I could have dreamed it to be.
Yeah.
It was so. It kind of does just feel like you walk into TV. Like, see when you turn the corner, you don't see the workroom until you enter,
Oh, okay.
Really?
right? So you don't get to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you would be sensory overload.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's like it's so bright as well.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
the orange floors and the pink walls and all. Like in real life, it is like fuck. It's like a
Yeah.
Barbie dream house. It's wild, right? You do. It doesn't feel real, but So I would say the experience was everything I thought it would be, and then after, you're obviously waiting for ages for it to come out, and then when it finally does come out, it's different because you have it in. This is maybe going deep, but
No, go deep.
I kind of feel like you imagine to feel a bit more. You know, when
Fulfilled.
you watch the show, you're like, oh, that's like a famous drag queen or blah blah blah. I still don't even feel like that. I
No.
just feel like I've just like I'm the same person stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
So I would say part of your life that you expect to change so much maybe doesn't, even though you get all the opportunities that you imagined you would
Yeah.
get. But and then there's also so much hate and bullshit online, and
That was one of my next questions was like what has it been, because notoriously the Drag Race fan base are a bit, can be a
Yeah.
bit brutal. So what was that like? Was there fan base experiences or even other queens from the franchise that you found great and different? What, you know what I mean?
I mean, like, well, my experience with kind of like online stuff, the Drag Race fans are mental, like literally not well. People need to go to therapy and take medication, I believe.
Who hurt you?
Right? Exactly. But it's one of those things. It's like we need such passionate fans to like make the show
Yeah, of
such a
course.
success. Just
Yeah.
I think sometimes fans become a little bit too passionate. Like sometimes I'm tagged in a TikTok of like a 16-year-old like almost screaming at her phone, ranting like a video,
Yeah.
talking about an episode, and I'm like, girl, you need to stop watching this. You know what I mean? And obviously you can't reply to anything, and I just
Yeah,
never
yeah.
did. But like, it's wild. And like the first episode, for some reason, I was the most hated woman in Britain. For some reason, right?
Really?
It was after that darn Titanic look, which I stand
Okay,
by,
fair.
by the
I think
way.
that was
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It was camp. It was meant to be your hometown. I feel like people didn't get that it was the building.
A lot of people
people
don't. Yes,
people heard
yeah.
Titanic Museum was like, why doesn't she look like the Titanic?
Why shouldn't it
yeah.
boat?
Why does she look like tinfoil or whatever? But
Yeah.
It's their fault for
anyways,
being dumb.
RuPaul loved it, so fuck
Yeah.
up.
No,
That's all that matters, really.
Did you
But I
hear that,
kind of-
RuPaul? loved it?
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
But I feel like because I got it all in the first episode, going forward, all the girls hadn't got it yet, whereas I'd already experienced the worst.
Yeah.
you
Whereas
right
after
out
that,
of
I was
the
like,
vault.
oh, I don't care. I'm
Yeah,
rolling
yeah.
with it, and then I could really enjoy it.
You did struggle a wee bit. didn't
Struggled
you?
at the
Yeah,
start,
yeah.
but then I felt like because I then was like, okay, this is how it
Processed
can
it.
be.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I can deal with that if it comes up again. And I feel like it didn't really come up again. Whereas some of the other girls that were loved at the start maybe got hate towards the end. And then they were like, oh. You know, it was a bit more jarring for them, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
having
yeah.
some of the guests over in Union Street, like I would ask them
Yeah.
the same question every week, just because I was interested in that. Of like, how have you found the experience of being on Drag Race, and like one criticism was that, like, it wasn't criticism, it was a different experience for everyone, but some people did say that, you know, the fan base has been a bit rough for me at certain
Yeah.
periods of it, and it was you could see that it was maybe affecting their mental health a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
don't think
sorry,
that's
I'm
an
not got into it.
I don't think nobody expects that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
Yeah.
you think you can mentally prepare yourself for stuff like that, but see when it actually is you
Yeah.
on TV,
Yeah.
and people are nasty. Like some comments you read are awful. Like
What's the worst you're seeing?
Hmm.
Did you deep dive into it?
bringing it up. Do you know what? I deep dived at the start, and the reason why was because this is a thing that no one talks about either. So people say, and RuPaul says when you leave, don't read the comments, don't do that. But see, if you don't read the comments, you then start to think, oh, I don't want other people to be clued in, and me, who it's about,
Yeah.
doesn't actually know the narrative that's being spun for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like
You're
I,
left out.
Does
I
someone
would
come up to you
rather
and drop it
feel,
in?
I would rather feel like I'm a little bit. You can't be in control, but I would rather feel like I'm a bit more of, oh, I know what's going on.
There's an awareness
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
least.
and my mum was the exact same. Like my mum was trying to almost see it before I did,
Yeah.
so she
Yeah.
would know what the.
That's
Well,
gonna
I
make
think-
me emotional. For
Yeah,
I love your
yeah.
mummy.
Trying
She
to
is
be
a doll.
protector.
She is
She has
a
it
doll.
all.
Yeah.
She has.
It does. I think in any scenario like that, I think it's just a natural thing to do. Is that you need to be prepared to pivot. You
Yeah.
need to be on the front foot rather than the back foot.
Yeah.
And you, especially when you're putting yourself on national TV and you want a career after, and you want to be able to be the star that you are.
Mhm.
I think even though it's really hard to read, I think you need to do it.
You totally do.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
yourself ready and
You'll be
prepared.
self-aware.
Yeah.
And then
I
also have a
mean-
clapback too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, the
Yeah.
thing is with clapbacks, it's like sometimes it's hard to know how to actually navigate it all. Because see if you like, there was one comment that I replied to, and it was like, and it was weeks in. It was nowhere at the start. I didn't respond to anything, but it was weeks in, and I replied to like one comment. But after the first week, I made sure to comment on all the love. I would always say
Yes.
thank you and send hearts or whatever. But one comment I replied to, he replied back being like, oh, it just shows you like you're paying so much attention to the haters. You've responded to my comment, and you know what I mean. They're waiting for you to
That is the,
fight.
that
Well,
is
they want
the epi-
validation.
that is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is the exact example of once they get the hook in, is
Yeah.
why you should never respond to
Yeah.
trolls.
Yeah.
They
because
almost go, "Ha, you responded."
But
But
they're
then
sitting in
I
their
also-
greasy little bedroom and
I
nothing
know.
to do.
And do you
I
know
also
what?
Oh, they're
think,
doing
you
that's
know
their
how-
Half
life.
of them are 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you not
It's
think a
the
lot of them
kids,
just
stupid
want your
kids.
attention?
Yeah.
So like, speaking to people in the past or like queens that have come through the bars and stuff, they will say that like, once you give them that, they almost switch the turn around. Oh no, I love you. I was only saying that because of blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
For
Because
attention.
all they're just trolling you. They want to
Yeah.
get your attention. because
They're
you're on
aware
TV.
that
Yeah.
anger and rage
Yeah.
bait is a thing, and they're
Yeah.
trying to rage bait you into your
Yeah.
reaction so they can have some form of validation.
Yeah.
Like, you love your psychiatrist's wet dreams, sit the fuck down and delete
Yeah.
your comment. Don't post.
Thanks for the engagement.
No.
Yeah.
But that's just why I shouldn't be on Drag Race, because I'd be getting into the profile pictures. Your fucking third
I
tooth
know.
from the left is grey, love. Fuck off. Do you know, like.
You know what's
stinking.
hilarious? See, Slex's mum, she has an account called Silly Mum, and she is fighting every
I
battle
love-
of Slexa
love-
every
yeah.
day.
I
It's
love
hilarious.
That.
I love that.
It's hilarious.
Well, I mean, Selexa's been through it before, so
Yes.
yeah.
they're-
Oh, her
yeah.
mum is like,
Yeah.
do not talk about my child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go
Slex's
there.
mum.
It was so weird because when Alexa was talking about that in the show, I was like, that sounds really familiar. I feel like
Yeah.
I remember that all happening. at
Do
the time.
ya?
Yeah. Like
Right.
it sounded really, really
Mhm.
familiar. Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's really hard, I think, whenever you're a gay kid coming up, and I suppose we can go into that. Like, you were in theatre and stuff. Did you know you were gay early on? Was you? And I've seen your mum. I haven't met her, but I've seen
Mhm.
her around you, and I can see
Yeah,
how
yeah.
protective she is of you.
Yeah.
How was your coming out experience and stuff?
Do you know what? I would say I'm pretty lucky because like I never really had to come out. I felt like I had to, but like got to a stage where I just never really talked about it. Like even when getting into drag, I always like talk about this story. It's like I had almost like started drag, and my dad was driving me home one day, and he's like, not from drag, but he was just like, "You're gay, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah."
In your
And-
pink wig.
And that was kind of it.
Yeah.
I wasn't in drag, but I
Her
had
dress is
already
Roxy Hart.
started. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say I was lucky in that sense. Like my family all knew. I think my demons were definitely my inner demons who convinced myself that people would. I think everyone feels
We
like that.
all
I
do.
think,
Yeah.
I think as
Every
gay
gay
people
person.
too,
Yeah.
it's like you're still figuring it out yourself.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of news to you.
I know you don't want to put yourself out there when you aren't sure of what that is yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
And
still
then it's
want
the
to be judged.
realization of, oh, well, I want to live authentically and be honest,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I haven't figured it out.
Mm.
So it's always a barometer of your own coming out journey is to be like, when is the right time?
Yeah.
You know?
And we're also all from a backwards country. Like, let's just put it out there. Like, we
Yeah.
are ruled by dinosaurs at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there is the fear put into you, not even by your family or friends,
No.
but just by our society at the minute,
Narratives.
Totally.
Yeah.
that you kind of just be petrified to even say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And even though we feel safe in these spaces, when you go out into the big bad world and you know that there's powers that be are working against you, why the fuck would you want to go and
Yeah.
say
But it's a-
I'm gay or live
Well, I
your
think
authentic
the year I
self?
came out was like the whole Aris Robinson debacle. Like that was broadcast on the
What, her
radio.
bucking a 19-year-old?
Well, before that, whenever she was
You
outed,
messy bitch.
and Karma got the bitch.
Put it out there.
Whenever she was like on radio and she was like, "Oh, I believe it's an abomination." Like that was just an abomination. That was
abomination.
allowed
Yeah,
to be
it's just what you
broadcast on the
hear,
airwaves.
yeah.
It's
It's
abomination.
So is being a paedophile. But, you know what I mean?
I think he
Period.
was of a legal age. Let's not call people
Okay.
things.
Well,
You know,
was he
just
though?
in case we get sued again, our fear of being sued.
The
Girl,
pettiness
Aris Robinson might come
I have
for
a
our-
team. Don't worry.
The,
Let her come.
the pettiness of him opening the cafe and his biggest sale was an orange tart.
Yeah.
I think that
But
says it all.
Didn't she also use like public money to like give him a grant to open that and all
Yeah,
too? Like
yeah,
there was
yeah,
so much
yeah.
corruption as well on top of the, you know,
That's why we hate her.
yeah.
So we was a hard swing left.
Yeah,
Irish
I know.
Robinson.
All
Just
opinions
swinging
are,
digs now.
all those opinions are held by me and not Elle Vosque.
But again, the powers that
Tell you
be,
who the bitch is.
the powers that be would paint the different. But I believe the people of this country are really hardy
Yeah.
and do
Yeah.
just want to let people live their best lives. Do you
Totally,
know?
but it's what you hear on
Oh,
the,
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me this. So, he's all in the group chat.
The season 7 girls.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there any moments in that you have been like, oh, fuck, bitch, this is getting screenshotted?
Do
Do you know what?
Just you.
This is so boring, right?
No, I don't want a born answer. I want
We
an
genuinely
exciting one.
are very kumbaya. There's definitely some
Well.
there's definitely some girls that get along better than other girls do.
Mm.
No, but is there not like anything like you're right and there's like someone's got trade and they're putting it in, you're like, oh my
Oh,
fucking
like
god.
trade and
No,
stuff?
like just anything you're like shocked, like fuck, I can't believe that happened, or like you're involved in it in the group chat, like I can't believe this is actually happening right now.
No, because it's probably ill. This is about.
Are you the problem?
I'm definitely not the problem.
Who
is?
I'm trying to think who always has the drama, who always has something to say.
I feel like Paige has a lot.
Oh, Paige has a lot to say.
Yeah.
Paige has a lot to say. Paige, but But I feel like Paige stays out of drama. Paige is very profesh.
But I
Yeah.
also feel like she gets a lot of trade.
I think she likes to let on. Like she gets a lot of trade.
Oh.
No?
Do you know who gets the most trade? Guess.
I'm going to
Katrin?
guess
No.
Nyong Bella.
Nope.
Tyrus.
Nope.
Really? Oh, Katrin?
Nope.
No?
I thought it was going to be Catherine. Just
Viola?
I don't even think she'll be mad that I said this. Chai Tea Grande.
Oh, okay. I can see it.
Yes,
My
I see it.
God.
Yeah.
I see it.
She is living her best.
It was actually quite a
Good
good looking
on her.
cast. I mean, like,
Yeah.
objectively, obviously speaking
Yeah.
with them, there was quite a lot of. Like,
I when you think about all the
handsome
separate
boys.
characters,
yeah.
you're like, oh,
They all had like a lot of different
Yeah.
like qualities.
Nyong Bella's just
Iconic.
an
Oh,
entity.
She's
she's iconic.
Yeah.
She was
She
so
just had
funny.
an air around her.
Yeah.
She
She
just
was funny
floated.
because she was the first guest over.
And
Yeah.
she's the first one you met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that night, everybody was like, "Do you want a drink?" And she was like, "Can I have a Bailey's?" And everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Does she think like coming to Ireland, everyone drinks Bailey's or
But that
something?
is what she drinks.
But
And do you know why?
Tell them.
So I was stood at the bar and someone was getting her a Bailey's and they were like, "That's a weird drink to get." Just like, do you not want a vodka Red Bull or something? It was in the club. And she was like, "No, I like to get Bailey's because it smells like my perfume." So she wanted her breath to smell like her perfume.
That is iconic.
That is
That is
so
iconic.
Camp.
That is diva.
Yeah.
And then because that night when we were asking a question, she was going, "Oh yeah, so Sam, basically," and we were like, "Who the fuck is Sam?" She meant to say Sally, but then that was stuck in my head. So when Sally came over, I had to fight every urge,
Yeah.
and I go, "So Sam."
Sound.
Yeah, that was her in the episode. We were doing the traders challenge, and she held up the thing saying Sam, and RuPaul was like, "Who is Sam?" And she was like, and they were like, "Sally," and she was like,
Oh my god.
I
So
love people that are just so authentically themselves
Yeah.
like that. Like she
Yeah.
basically said she didn't really give a fuck about the challenges. She wanted everybody to see her workroom outfits because she wanted
Yeah.
an ASOS deal. That was what her. Swear to God.
"This
She will get
this
it.
is factual." So right before we go on Drag Race, we have to like send them all of our runways, right?
Okay.
Like pictures of us, cursed pictures where it's like me with no makeup on, probably no wig on, just wearing a fully gorgeous gown. She sent them all of her workroom looks, and they were like, "We didn't need you to send these," and she was like, "Oh, okay." And then she was really late in sending all her actual ones. That
She was more worried about that.
She was more worried about how
focused
she
on
looked
them.
as her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gays at Tootsie Trade just love a cocktail. Try Elle Vosque's Pink Passion at Kremlin. It's 2 parts pink WKD, 1 part absolute vanilla vodka, topped with chilled bubbly Sprite. Mmm.
So obviously since the show, you've done loads of gigs.
Yeah.
Been avidly following you online here on a tour, and you've been in Birmingham and Scotland. Been
Yes.
singing in Scotland. Yes, you just finished with the Call Girl. Just did a little
Yes.
tour. Have you any? Well, maybe just in total in drag. Any like little anecdotes for your best or worst gig? Any rough
best and
ones?
worst. My best gig.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some of my favorite venues.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm gonna answer this question. I love doing the Corset Club in Glasgow. I feel like I can move to Glasgow and work there every week.
Really?
Just love the
fab,
vibe.
okay.
So if you're ever in Glasgow, go to the Corset Club.
Is that the one with the wee thing that went a bit viral with the girl going, "Ah!"
Yes, that was that one.
Okay, yeah,
Where
yeah.
someone was screaming in the crowd,
Screaming.
and then I screamed in her face, and she was like,
That was wild.
"Yeah, that was wild." But that happened the whole night,
Yeah.
like the whole night. So I love the Corset Club. I've also loved. I did Heaven last week, and it was really, really good fun because
You've done Heaven quite a few times.
done Heaven a couple of times,
Yeah.
but last week it was like I was like the headline,
Oh.
and your man from Big Brother was there too, Sam. Did
Oh,
his
yes, he
Christmas
has a
song.
song.
Oh, that was that the most recent series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Heaven's great because it's such a big crowd, which
Yeah.
you just wouldn't get anywhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
really you feel like your pop star fantasy.
Yeah.
And then also
And think about who's been on that stage too. Like all
Exactly.
the
Everyone
divas.
says it's roasting in there. Is that right? There's no
Oh,
way.
yeah.
AC.
right.
Yeah.
Funny story. So last week when I did Heaven, I had done so I was in London for a couple of days doing a couple of gigs. Then Heaven was on the Saturday night, but that day I had done a brunch. So after the brunch, I came home and I was like, do you know what? I'll put on my gradual tan. Right. Right. Which is it's just like a nice wee. It's like skinny tan. Great, by the way. Skinny tan sponsor me. But so I put it on, and usually it's just like a moisturizer kind of thing. It doesn't smell too bad.
Yeah.
It's not like tan, but you go to bed and you wake up the next morning and you're a lot
A
darker.
wee glow, yeah.
So I was like, do you know what? I'll not have time to do it after my gig, but I want to be tan for the Sunday. So I did it before the gig, and then went and did it. And then I have never sweated so much in my entire like I came off after the last number, and I was seeing like veins in my forehead and everything that I had never seen before. Like I looked wild, and I was saying to all the girls, I was like, I don't even usually sweat much. Like I don't know why I'm looking like this right
Just
now.
from the heat.
And then it
Everyone
worked out the
says-
next day. It was because of the tan.
Oh, the tan.
But everyone also says in that heaven there's no AC and
yeah.
it is
Well, it's big
horrifically warm.
tunnel,
Yeah.
like train,
Yeah, it's all
like
train.
fabulous, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
crazy. I can't.
It's also lower down, like it's in the basement, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's wild in there, like.
Do you remember like the Dove tan that everyone used to wear like on night, and you
Oh,
would get it
yeah.
like you rub it on your face, and like you get photos, and you look at the photos next day, and you have it like your eyebrows are like 2 shades darker because you didn't rub it in properly.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Wow.
But it was only ever meant to be a tint. People were wearing it like full tan,
Yeah,
and
like
it was
tan.
turning green.
Yeah.
You would do it like every day, the build
And to
up for
keep
the
topping it
weekend.
up, yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
And
Days are
Heaven's
gone.
good because it's built up, like it has worked its business into being for the dolls, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're well looked after and all when you're there.
Totally.
yeah.
You're treated, paid well, treated well. You have
Yeah.
a nice hotel. The hotel is literally like down the street as well.
Perfect.
So they do
So
treat you really
handy.
well there. And another gig that I loved was Heavenly Bodies with Bones.
Yes.
Oh,
Where's
that's
that?
amazing.
So it's done in the Freedom Bar in
Okay.
Soho.
Love
So that's
Yeah.
like
Freedom.
Bones'
Used
own
to
night,
love
her
that. Yeah.
flesh, LaBelle, Iris.
It's a bit of a basement space too, isn't it?
yeah,
yeah.
it's underground, and it's very bougie, quite intimate as well.
Yeah.
It's
But
like a cabaret
Freedom.
night spot kind of
Yeah.
vibe,
But
isn't
my
it?
fave London
very that.
bar.
But
Freedom.
it was just really special that weekend because like me and Bones are going to do it no matter the outcome. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
had we did Wicked, and we did our Yes Dragon Boogie.
Yeah.
The Wicked for Good moment was so cute.
was.
And the
Yeah.
fact that you just ended up both in pink and black.
And black.
I
And
know.
the
perfect,
finale,
yeah.
like you couldn't have wrote
I
that.
know.
It was
you actually
incredible.
couldn't have.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
well
I would
planned.
say that was definitely one of my highlights of the year too.
Because the thing with you and Bones was that it was one of those things that you felt never really got aired. I actually can't remember if it was you or Bones that mentioned this. That like you felt like you were much closer on the program straight out of the bat, and that never really got
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, because I watched one of Bones's, interviews after she'd won, and she had I think the guy asked her what do you wish had have made it there that didn't, and she said what I've been saying to you, in that we were me and Bones are best friends from probably episode 2,
Yeah.
and we had never met each other before, but they never really brought that into even though in
Narrative.
the in the girl group we were working together,
Yeah.
the Rusical we were working
Yeah.
together,
Yeah.
but it never really came to light in the show, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't make sense if you two were top 2 for them and
Yeah.
just to edit that where you were so close and
Makes it
Yeah.
just a
everything.
rival.
But I think it might have made the ending a bit more satisfying if they had of. Maybe.
Do you think so, John? I think as a viewer, I would find that not as controversial. They can't pitch you against each
Yeah.
other for
Yeah,
the viewer.
well, I
Do you know
get
what I
that,
mean?
yeah.
If you're doing who are you, team male, too.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Your best friends, then the next thing's which friend you picking?
But then, if you
Yeah.
think
I
about one of the
suppose.
most iconic lip syncs was Jujubee and Raven, and the
Yeah.
fact that they
Yeah.
were close friends.
They just
Yeah.
cried
There's an
all the-
emotionality in actually putting two friends
Yeah.
up against each other.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. If it's just a long-term narrative and there's no diversity in it, it can
Yeah.
get boring. But
Yeah.
there is something to be said for a moment in it.
Oh yes, because this is the other thing. That's why Chris is obsessed with, because he is his number one. His Jessica Vosque obsessed.
Yeah.
He wants to go to New York now because she's opening. God, what's she coming up in?
I don't know, actually.
There's another one she's opening in. But when we were there, she was doing Hell's Kitchen, and he never got to it. And he says, "No,
Right.
it's regret, whatever." But then when he found out about your surname, he was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah. And she was
Obsessed.
one of those ones, obviously I knew her for doing alphabet and stuff.
Yeah.
But something about the name always stuck with me.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was my first drag name.
Close to Vogue.
Yeah,
I never really
it is.
liked-
Yeah,
yeah.
And was that because of her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just seen the name and was like, it just sounded great.
Yeah.
It just
It
rolled
just
off the
left-
tongue.
Sounds drag.
Yeah.
It sounds like a 1990s Vogue house name.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
House of
Extravaganza
Vosque.
Yeah,
Vosque.
yeah,
You know, House of Vosque.
exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
try that.
In 2020, she was meant to do Wexford Opera House. We were
Gag.
going to go to, and then she can't, obviously, pandemic, can't cancel.
Oh, yeah.
But we were supposed to go to that, which would have been amazing.
Panny Day.
Yeah, maybe she'll do that again. Who knows?
Is that not coming to
I know. Literally, we were going to
the whole way
try.
down to Wexford.
Wow.
No, literally, we were going to Wexford to see Jessica Vosque. I don't know who she was,
Gag.
but I was
Were not
Sure,
here
should
for
be
fucking
iconic,
Jessica
like-
Vosque. We're here for Elle.
Love a Broadway, G.
Do you know like the kind of element they do it and then it does there, but it's so brief? Do you know when they bring the girls back in the final episode?
Yeah.
And one of the moments that I squealed at when watching the finale is whenever Bones looks right at the camera
Yeah.
saying, "Are you listening to this
Yeah.
fucking craziness?" Like
Yeah.
that, but that is the energy of a reunion,
Yeah.
but it should be
Yeah.
a full episode. Do you
Yeah.
know
Well,
what I mean?
what they
Yeah,
didn't really
yeah, they
show
should
in
get
that again was me and Bones. Should we fly around me? There was a bit where like. Actually, the whole time, me and Bones didn't say anything. Because we were just focused on like, right,
Yeah.
we're still in the game, but we were sat in the middle. I was laughing my head off the whole time, and it was Viola going to Catherine, because I think someone had said like, "Oh, was anyone offended by the roast jokes?" And then Viola was like, "Well, yes, Catherine, you don't know me like that. You kept calling me your sister. I'm not your sister." I was roaring. It was so funny. It was so, like Catherine's always like, my sis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
To take the
sis."
edge off her,
Yeah.
like, God, did
Just
you
being a
remark?
bitch. Yeah.
I know Viola got
Funny
love her,
though.
like, she was divisive, wasn't she? Okay.
But that's the thing, like with Catherine's one of those people, like if she gets her hook in you, she's going to keep doing it.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
Viola
Agent of
was,
chaos.
ironically, Catherine was playing Viola like a string. Do you know what I mean?
She
Like,
was
she
the
was.
confessional queen of the season. Like her
Yeah.
confessionals were
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
She was so
Yeah.
funny. So I have like a question, but non-related, because I had this discussion with someone, obviously after a few drinks the other day, and it got really heated. So I want to know what all y'all's opinions are. All y'all's opinions.
Oh my God, she's
Wow.
American
I'm from
now.
Montana.
she's
Um,
from down
so-
south.
2026 Lady Marmalade lineup. Who features?
How many about 4?
There's 4. So the original was, well, obviously Missy Elliott, MC, and she doesn't count.
Is this a thing
Um,
that's happening?
No, I've
Okay.
just
Oh, right, okay,
decided
right,
to start
right,
this
right.
murder with
It's starting
a
here.
bunch of
We're
drunk
gonna
gay people.
start
So we're going to start
Right.
it, yes.
Yeah.
Who would be your dream lineup? So you had Maya, Pink, Lil Kim, and Christina.
So it's
Okay.
modern day pop stars we're
So
talking
yes.
ones who would be like big, relevant. Well, doesn't have to be
Just
relevant
now.
stars. Who would be
Yeah.
in your ideal lineup for a 2026 Lady
You go
Marmalade?
first, Dale.
I would say. Ariana Grande being one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
think she would take
Christina.
Christina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
so. I would say.
I have a difference of that, but
Oh.
yeah.
Here we go.
Halle Bailey,
Oh, okay. Good shout.
icon.
Good shout.
and she'd be good for Maya.
Okay,
Yeah.
good shout.
Although why do you prefer Chloe?
Miley Cyrus
Miley's
for,
a good
for
shout.
Pink,
Mm-hmm.
and Megan Thee Stallion.
Girl, we got 3 of the same 4 people.
Yeah.
I said Ariana, Miley, and Megan too.
Yeah.
But the other one I said Zara Larson.
Oh.
I would
She's having a moment, so I would put her in there.
I would do for the Christina part. I want Beyonce.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you believe I didn't pick
I know.
Beyonce? Are you proud of me? Growth.
For the
But she
Maya
is
part,
old.
I want Charlie
Sorry.
XCX.
She's too old.
I can
We're
see
saying
that.
modern
Okay.
day. Come on.
Charlie XCX.
Charlie's
For
a
the
good shout.
yeah,
Yeah.
for definitely Megan Thee Stallion for Little Kim.
Yeah.
For Pink, I want. Who do I want for Pink? Who do I want for Pink? I think maybe Miley too.
Miley, I think, yeah. Miley's
yeah,
the,
I feel like
the
she
one
has
for
the
that, I
rock
think.
edge.
I feel like Megan is fab, but I would like someone either Maya's part or Missy's part. I would put. Do you know Brie Runway?
Yeah.
I just feel like she's a little bit more obscure and really, really cool. I think if you threw her in there like Maya, like
Yeah.
that, she
But
would
left
be
field.
yeah, a left field one. I would also possibly put Dua in there.
Julie,
Dua
okay, yeah,
Lipa.
can see.
I
I
know.
love you before
Dua
that.
I think she'll bring a different
we
thing.
Fly.
It's flying
Is
around
loving
you.
me.
It's flying around you. Is it still
It's a
there?
fruit fly.
Do you know what I love? Oh my god! Do you know that? Have you watched this? Is it Drag Investigations or Trans Rear Garter?
With Luscious Massacre.
Oh my god, she's
my
hilarious.
God.
FAG.
She's so fab.
Bag.
She's been on
She is so fucking funny.
Delta Works podcast too.
Yes.
She is
No,
hilarious.
she is iconic.
Which one
Yeah.
is she?
She isn't she the one that's
Oh, Trudy, you would love
No,
her.
have you not seen her
what's the
yet?
thing she calls everybody?
Oh,
She calls them all fags.
No, whenever she's talking. Oh my god, what is it? She's rich. She's hilarious.
Is she Mexicana looking?
Yes.
Yes.
She's from New
Yes.
Mexico. That's where
Yes,
she's from.
yeah.
She's from the south.
She's
She is
hilarious.
so
So
funny.
Is she
She's
not
Latina.
on with Mistress Isabel Brooks and something
She was
too?
fun.
She's
She's been
probably
everywhere.
done.
Everything now.
She's
Yeah.
done every
She's blew
podcast
up, yeah.
under the sun.
She
yeah.
is so fucking
Yeah,
funny.
because I think they do. She's definitely been in the supermarkets, but then she's in her
Yeah.
like cross-dresser
Yes,
gear.
that's
And
Yeah.
that's kind of what Mistress does as well.
Yes.
Her character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So funny.
Very good.
Star.
So if you were asked back to do Drag Race All Stars, who would be your top lineup, like from any franchise in the world that you really would love to compete of, the best, Who are your icons? Who are the people you
Right.
think you beat? Tell me all the drama.
We don't need a full 12 lineup, by the way.
No,
Just
but
give
like,
us
just
your.
like-
Just like a
Yeah.
couple of names.
Yeah.
I'd love to walk in and see them. Do you know what the first one came into my head was? Nicole Paige Brooks from
Icon.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
She
Iconic.
has a moment now for sure. I think
Yeah.
her game isn't
Yeah.
over yet.
Well, there's
now.
rumours she's doing
Totally
Down
not
Under
over.
versus the
Oh,
world.
right,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, is that a
There's
rumor?
rumours, yeah. Well,
She's got a full, like,
it's always
revival.
rumored until she walks into the rec room.
Yeah.
So yeah, Nicole. I would say. I want someone with the drama, but drama that I'm going to be involved with and not.
Mm.
Like Alyssa or someone like that.
Oh well, yeah.
Or who else
Yeah.
would there
Coco
be, like-
Montrese.
Yes.
Coco.
I would
yeah.
love to see Coco back. I would love to.
As
see...
much as I love Alyssa, I think she would be hard to work with in the room. I think she eats up a lot of the energy.
Yeah. She's
But
always.
she is.
isn't-
She's the grand dandy.
She's notoriously.
It's
late
just
as
one
well.
entity. It's her
Yeah.
world, and we're living in it.
She's known for her
Like-
timekeeping.
Oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah!
Valentina again. She's another one like that, but I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with her. Sorry, go ahead.
I
That's
know.
not
I
my
wonder would
answer.
she ever go back. I would say other ones would be.
Trying to think of some of the ones you've
Trying to think of the
told
UK
me.
ones and stuff, and the ones I love. I've met. The ones I've like met. Vanity Milan from
Yeah.
Drag Race season. She is the loveliest person
Yeah.
ever. So I would love to be back with her because she would be one of my girls.
She was really
Um,
good in Canada as well.
Tamara
Canada versus the
Thomas,
world.
a funny
Icon.
bitch.
I love
She
her.
is an icon.
Right.
I've met her. I was actually at Tamara's 26th birthday party.
She's
Yeah.
only
Is she only
26.
26?
Well, she was 26 or 27, something
Oh.
like that.
I need to see
But
her.
yeah,
and actually
I-
see
I
her.
literally came back from Drag Race, went over to visit Bones, and Bones was like, we're going to Tamara's 2020 whatever birthday party. And I was like, oh, all right.
You were at Jade Thirlwell's party.
I was.
Oh, her
No.
Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the tea right now.
Do you want-
Sorry.
Did you not know I did that?
No, I'm good.
I was
am
listening.
scared.
No tea.
I was
need to know what
literally, right,
happened.
so
Sponsored
I
by White Claw
was-
too. I was like, that bitch is living. She's
It
getting
was
sponsored by
sponsored
White
by
Claw.
everything.
That's incredible.
So it was like the Tuesday before, because I was going to London on the Thursday to do gigs anyways, but Friday was my night off.
Uh huh.
And I got this message being like, oh, Jade Thirlwell's wondering if she book you for her birthday on Friday. And I was like,
Hold on, Jade booked you.
yeah, well,
You
apparently.
need to go back and look at the videos. How do you not see?
How have I missed this?
How did
She
you
was
know?
dressed as the Grinch.
Yo,
Yeah,
I've seen.
Jade was-
I've seen
yeah.
the. I just.
I
haven't
was
fucking seen you
Yeah.
How have I missed this?
So me
I
Bones
I'm
and
really
Catherine
bad
did it.
at this.
Me, Bones and Catherine did it. So I was like, obviously no brainer, I'll do it. And then it was such a weird experience. And the night before she was like, oh yeah, it was like Jade would like used to do a trio of her new song Church and all, and we were like, right, okay. I didn't know a single word to it, like, so I didn't learn it. Because I think it was only.
Oh wait,
I
wait,
think it
wait!
was
I've
a
seen
real
that
new
video.
one. That was at her birthday.
Was it at
Yeah.
her bar?
I must have been.
No, it was in this place in London.
London.
Because her bar's up in.
It's in
Newcastle,
Newcastle.
yeah.
Newcastle.
So
It sounds
yeah.
like she gets the same sponsors and space every time by what she
Maybe.
posted. Anyway.
I mean, it was like everyone was there, and there was
like who?
Name drop.
well, I
Name
seen
drop.
Black Pepper. I seen Dan Lismore or whatever.
Daniel
the-
Lismore.
Love Daniel
Yeah.
Lismore, yeah.
They were there, and Cheryl Hole was there. Jombers was there actually, but I didn't see her. I think she kind of arrived as I was leaving because I had to wake
Right.
up really early the next day.
Was she drunk?
Who else did I say? Anyways, so there was like
Cut that out,
Nando's.
cut that out.
Nando's was there. Lush was there.
Yeah, she gets
And like
all the sponsors
they were
for it,
giving out
yeah.
like Nando's sauces, but like for the Perinays, it was saying like the It Girl and all. Like they were like
Oh,
Yeah.
custom for Jade. It was fierce.
Amazing.
That's
And did you
fab.
have a one-on-one with her? Did you get to talk to her at all?
Well, this is the funny thing. So she was watching us perform, and I was like, I haven't even seen Jade yet. And I was really performing to this girl that was dressed as the Grinch. I was like, she looks sickening. Walked past her multiple times, being like, this hair's gorgeous and all right. It was Jade.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was her.
You wouldn't know because you'd have whole
Right,
Yeah,
should have
she
hold
would've
prosthetic and
transformed.
everything. Should look like a Who from Whoville.
Amazing.
But then I eventually
good.
we went over and got a picture and was chatting to her and stuff. But it was
Surely
funny.
that's your best gig. How is that not your best gig?
Do you know what? It was good, but see stuff like that. It feels a bit more like it was like you were attending a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got up and did one
Yeah.
number, but
It's
it was
more like an industry thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a networky party, but it was fab.
Yeah.
It was fab.
Yeah.
Like
Insane. I
She's
can't
so
believe
good
that.
to like people as well.
she is.
loves
She
the
really
dolls,
is.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
loves the girls.
Was she?
Yeah.
She wasn't a judge in your season, was she?
No.
No. Was it the season before? Maybe. I think.
Who, did you
I
just
think
have
she's
meet
maybe
you?
been a judge twice. Yeah, we've met
You
you.
just meet you?
Yeah.
I
Who
don't-
was definitely
her.
stoned out of her head.
I love
Definitely.
love
But
Definitely.
she is that.
She gives that vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, homegirl Nadine.
Oh, Nadine was the
That-
fiercest.
yeah.
Stop it.
That's-
She was.
You
the
know I'm
fiercest.
Yeah,
picking
that's
her for my
amazing.
wedding.
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I'm getting married, but yes, she doesn't know she's getting booked. She's getting booked.
She's
See,
the
I actually have this long line of drag queens that I book for my wedding, and I'm collecting them, and I'm like, oh, by the way, you're performing my wedding. I don't even have a boyfriend yet.
If you could pick a boyfriend, give us your ID.
I feel like I want my next boyfriend to maybe be slightly older,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sick and tired of boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't
I
come
would
to me,
also-
little man.
I would also like someone that has a good job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So money.
Yeah.
A breadwinner.
Well, not
no,
even money.
no,
See
stability.
see if you work at McDonald's, but you're a hard worker. And
Girl,
you
you're
don't-
not
Don't say
dating
that.
somebody from
Don't say that.
McDonald's.
Don't say that.
I love
Don't
you,
put it
but
into
you're
your-
not.
No, but
Don't put it in the
the point
universe.
is, the
Listen, they're
point
in
is,
great
I want
money.
to date a hard worker that gets shit done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A good work
That's
ethic
Yeah,
right.
is
that-
very
that's
attractive.
my answer.
A good
Yeah.
Well,
work
somebody
ethic.
that could be career driven.
Yeah.
I need career driven. I need stability, and I need they're gonna not be asking me to lend them for a tenner.
What about
man.
their look?
I'm not. I look. Well, I am fussy.
I'm not
I'll have
fussy.
whatever.
I am fussy, but I don't have a type.
Okay.
No,
So
you
any
definitely
man
don't
who's
from
willing
what
to
I
work
know
themselves
of
to
you.
the
I know
bone,
Trudy,
Elle
she
Vosque
is
is
Trudy's
available.
like, yeah, she doesn't have a type. Like,
Yeah, she'll try the whole menu.
but I also am a wee bit like I'm a 14-year-old girl sometimes. Like I can fall head over heels with someone in like
Quickly.
Oh
25 minutes.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's hard for me to keep up sometimes because you're like, I really like him.
And I'm like Trudy, I
in
think he's my
there.
husband.
Yeah.
Next week or someone else.
By the next time I speak to you, I'm like, so when are you going to see him? Show? Oh no, not him. This new one. I'm like, fuck's sake, like.
To any of these boys, I'm sorry. You're having to hear this.
So you're not struggling in drag to get a boy?
No, but well,
No,
no.
Good.
You're too busy for
Good.
boys. at the minute.
Yeah,
you're very
Come-
flirty though.
I am.
By
I
nature,
am.
rather-
I also feel like, yeah, am I in the era to have a boyfriend? I'm not sure.
You're
Not
career focused
sure.
at the minute.
Yeah, but not even that. It's like I don't know where I would want my boyfriend to be located. I don't know because I don't know. Maybe I'll move. Maybe I'll stay here. Haven't really decided.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
That was what was my next question for you was where do you see everything going from jumping off the platform of being on Drag Race?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I definitely, as I've said, definitely want to achieve the West End one day. It's definitely like top
Oh,
of
it's
the
happening.
bucket. Oh, it's
It's
happening.
It is.
Oh, 100%.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
So that'll probably mean a London move. So I feel like that's probably on the horizon. So I don't know when, but it's definitely probably on my bingo
Keep
card.
us a few family
Maybe
friends
look out
tickets your
for-
premiere.
Yeah.
We'll be
Maybe
there.
look out for a new musical that has the potential to jump to Broadway.
Yeah.
even,
Oh yes,
Yeah.
honey.
with
Well,
you as an
yeah.
Or
in a
is Drag
starring
the Musical
role.
transferring to West End?
Well, I think they are. I don't think that they've confirmed
I'd
it.
love to
That,
see
that
it.
could be a good
No,
jump in.
I would literally I'll probably just text Alaska to be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Little girl.
please.
Well, she's heard your voice, so she might think.
She
of
loved
Yeah.
you. Her and
Yeah.
Willem loved you on
Yeah.
from what
Yeah.
their
They're very
feedback
So
was.
that, I
was.
mean, they're
Nice,
familiar. So hopefully they would. I mean, surely for drag the musical, I was gonna say
Yeah.
for drag the musical, like in the Broadway version had Lux and Jan and
Yeah.
The musical
Alaska
girlies.
played,
Yeah.
Jimbo as well
yeah,
played.
because they liked having girls from the show and
Yeah.
then non-drag race.
Have you heard the
actors.
soundtrack from it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love the soundtrack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
it's great.
it's unbelievable. She's done it. Like
She's
it's
done like a
such
drag version of Rocky Horror, but a drag version of that, a
Yeah.
modern day, and it's
Yeah.
really hits like out of it. I love it.
Alaska is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
She's
Liza
done so
Minnelli
well.
produces it. So
That's
Like-
right. I forgot
What?
about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You could be
she's
one
amazing.
separate degree of separation from
Yeah.
Liza Minnelli. Can you believe?
She in
We've
the
talked about her in the
future shot there,
pod.
I think
Yeah.
you
How
need
many
to send a
times?
message.
yeah,
If this ever gets out into the stratosphere, book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Look out for auditions.
Help me, I'm poor.
And what about like in terms of like reality TV competitions? Did you do any more of those?
Yeah, I think kind of no matter what, if I was contacted to do a TV show, I'd probably just say yeah.
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 Stay open.
Even if it was something I was like, ooh, I don't know. I think I would just do it.
Say yes to
You know?
everything.
Yeah.
I would love to do Strictly. I would love to do I'm a Celebrity.
You would love to do I'm a Celebrity, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
I think
would?
so.
See, she's looking at me because she's probably.
You
Do you
must
think
have-
I'd be good at it?
I think you know how to apply it. You're very savvy. You're much more
Yeah.
savvy than people realise. But that makes you sound like,
I
oh, I
was
was a
gonna
dumb
say-
You
bitch.
must not have any fears.
No,
'cause
but I think
have
'cause
loads.
I
Trust.
see the I'm a Celebrity thing. I can't because of rats.
I couldn't
have
do that.
imagine
a
that cupboard and
feral-
the rats running over you.
fear
See,
of
I
rats.
have this weird.
I could do the
thing,
spiders,
though.
the snakes,
See,
everything.
spiders, no.
But
I have
spiders
this
would be
weird
fine.
mentality that I can do everything sometimes. So like,
That's a good mentality to have.
even though
imposter
if I
system,
was,
but
if I was
reverse.
in a room and seen one spider, I'd be like, "Oh, someone sort that out. I ain't going anywhere near it."
Yeah.
But something tells me that if I was in one of those things, there was 1,000 spiders, I'd be
Yeah,
alright.
resilience.
It's this.
Yeah.
It's called delusion.
Oh, I'm exactly. I'm so.
I'm the
delusional.
same. I'm the same.
I remember, see, before I went on Drag Race, Tasty and Becca and all were laughing at me, saying I was the most delusional person I've ever met, right? See, when I came back and told them I won this challenge, I did this, I made it the top 2, I was like, delusion, where?
Exactly.
But I mean, you
But
obviously
you
didn't
have to
tell
be
them that until the
delusional.
show had been
Oh,
broadcast.
absolutely not.
You
No,
know,
but
you
you
didn't
have to
tell
be
anybody
delusional
anyway.
to get what you want. You have to have
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
touch of
Yeah.
Plus,
you have
I
to.
mean, and I'm a Celebrity, the food stuff,
disgusting. I could.
biting into a ball, that,
That wouldn't bother me. I
Oh,
would
can
be
you
like,
imagine?
That wouldn't
roast
bother
me for
you?
that
No,
one. Wouldn't bother
that
me.
would be the one for me that
Yeah.
I couldn't do.
But
Food
think
I'd be fine
of
with, and
how-
the Russians thing I'd be fine with. It would be that lock me in a cupboard and throw things into me. No, I would be. No.
It's the idea of lying there in the middle of the night and I wouldn't sleep. Just the thought of a rat being potentially
I
near
don't
me.
really care about rats.
Oh
are
my
my
rats
god!
for,
like,
I
me,
can't.
Anything smaller than
can't.
like a cat, I can't.
Mm.
Rabbits.
But just think of how skinny you'd be.
guinea pigs.
I
Like
know.
that's enough to say me up.
Go in for the weight loss.
Yeah.
Like you're
Sad.
forced.
Starved and
Weight
sleep
loss and a bit of a
deprivation, but
tan.
look, I'm skinny.
Do the I'm a celeb diet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, your man, I don't normally watch it, but I love your man, Tom Reed Wilson. I followed him from
Oh,
Instagram. I didn't even realize that he'd been on other TV programs, but I
Sounds
love
good
his wordsmithery and his wordplay. He
Yeah.
does the word of the day thing,
And he does a lot of
explains the
Irish
back-
ones
back-
too, which
yeah.
are really fun.
And so when he was on it, and then Ruby Wax was on it, I actually really enjoyed that
Ruby
season
was
of it.
in
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said I have a really embarrassing story
I actually
about her.
seen Angry
did?
Ginge the other
Yeah.
day.
Hey?
Really random.
Did you?
You know Angry
In London?
Ginge? He was in Manchester.
There's
He
something
was in
hot
one of the
about him,
bars.
isn't there?
Yeah, I think he's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
But
that
he-
the one that won it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Hey,
a Twitcher, isn't he? He's on
Yeah.
Twitch or something, yeah.
But he he's a Twitcher.
I mean, I like a ginger, but that's going too far.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I
No,
do
do
like
you
a
know what it
ginger.
is?
Do
It's-
you?
Yeah.
Love-
He's upset.
love a
Well, he's
ginger.
mind blown.
I do.
I
Like a
think when
ginger.
he smiles,
No, I'll not say that.
when he's really engaging, when he smiles, like what did you say?
No, I'm not going to make that
Oh
statement.
fuck! Right.
Just do it.
When he smiles, his whole face comes alive, and it makes him really charismatic. Angry Ginge.
Yeah.
Whereas he's just like a normal bloke, but then something lights up in his face, and you're like, oh, he's kind of cute.
Yeah.
The Ruby Wax story.
Yeah, tell me.
So I was sales crew in the Opera House, and I was obsessed with Ruby Wax because I used to watch her program, Know the Way I'm Dead Old, and in the 90s and all. So I would
You said it, Alice.
said it before you was fucking dead. So I was obsessed with her. I was sales crew, and I was able to go backstage, and there was a whole horde of people there, and I shouted, young twink me with a
Yeah.
pulse of brass, went, Ruby, I'll give you my autograph if you give me yours, right? The whole room looked at me, and she went, no. And just when I tell you, I went puce of embarrassment. I could have cried. I was so embarrassed.
I would have left that job.
So dry, that's hilarious.
I actually think it gave me a bit of trauma. That's why I was like, I don't want to meet celebrities.
never meet your idol.
Well, speaking of silent things, we have some of the fab Elle Vosque 2026 calendar.
Ooh,
Yes.
wow.
Elle has been so kind to
Come
give
on,
us
mug.
a couple of signed
Look
copies
at that
to
mug.
give away.
That is an iconic photo.
Isn't it? Like,
Isn't it
great?
yeah, it is insane. Do you want to see that?
Don't I look
Well, we
gorgeous?
give them
Don't I look
some.
gorgeous?
Okay, this
Yeah.
is your look.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there's the
Yes,
iconic
look
look.
at that. Bam.
Yeah.
This is
I
going
that
to
actually took
be
my breath
on
listening down the
sale.
runway. I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, my friend.
Ah.
Insane. This is for sale where?
So you can get this on pinkswag.com. There's a limited number, so once they go, they're gone. But we're going to
Yes.
be giving a couple away.
Signed.
Signed. Yes, the
Yes.
ones online are not signed, so this is an exclusive.
Wow,
And we
gorgeous.
don't
that's a
want to see
gorgeous
it on
autograph.
eBay.
Look at that.
No.
Can you still get? I love my tote bag. Can you still get those? On
Oh, yes.
pinkswag.com?
Over here, Sean is sporting the gorgeous LV logo tote bag.
Moodling?
Legally blonde. I said that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
She's
And then-
moodling.
in the left corner, you can see some of the pins.
Badges.
Not
So
that
she's
one.
done
Not
these
that one.
for every single look.
Yeah.
The illustrations were done by Sally TM,
Yeah.
which was always on her season, but they're like Pokemon, collect them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a collector, so I was like, oh, I gotta get.
I made them for me, really. Like, I was like, I want to have these first.
I
and
would
Your
the
merch
same.
all over has been gorgeous.
Yeah.
and
Yes.
very
Really
strongly
good.
branded.
It
Yeah.
is stunning. So where can we get it again?
So you can get it on Pink Swag.
Yeah.
Swipe.com.
So go there, get all of it. We have a couple to give away. We will do that. I think we're going to do that on Instagram. We won't announce it
Yeah.
here, but we'll do it on Instagram and TikTok. But yes, I just want to say,
I want to tell you, I know I've said it to you already, but like how proud we all are
Yeah.
of you over
So,
here,
so
and
proud.
like
Yeah.
just
Thank
seeing you really excel in that big platform, and
Yeah.
you've done it with such grace.
Like
and
you really
even-
didn't struggle once. Like not once.
No.
Like,
and that which is an
like
unusual.
safe is your worst. That's, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
When that's
pretty iconic.
that's an unusual narrative, and the fact that you just went out there and showed, not even people specifically from drag, but young people from here, that you can achieve these things.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah, you
because
just
you're
go
from here,
do
it
it.
doesn't hold you back.
Yeah.
You've got the talent to do it. Just believe in it. And be delusional. Do it.
Yeah. Living your
And we love you.
Love you. I mean, I will always say it. Trudy was one of my biggest helpers getting ready for Drag Race. She was in the room recording original track with me. She made my poodle look, which
Yeah.
RuPaul said was the best look of the night. You know, she was part of
Yes.
the whole thing. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Love you, good darling.
Love you.
thank you so much for coming on. We
Of
really
course.
appreciate
Had a ball.
all the
Had a
time you've
great
taken
time.
out to do it with us. And
You're off again, busy. We're
Yeah.
lucky to even
Yes.
get you, to be fair.
And
I
a
know. I'll be going away to Panto in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
it's a good thing I accosted you, Jen.
Exactly.
When
you,
is-
you had to get me now, really.
Get a free
Yeah.
afternoon.
Me and Bones are going on a holiday.
Okay.
Oh,
Lovely.
fab.
And because she's paying for it, 'cause she won.
Oh, delighted.
Happens to be
always our
deal,
deal.
mate.
I was
Yeah,
always our
yeah.
deal.
That's so nice.
So I haven't decided where we're going yet, but she was like, let's do 10 days. And I was like, will we not
Amazing.
kill each other after 10 days? And she's like, no, be all right.
You've done 4 weeks
That's amazing. Oh, that's
in
so
a
nice.
television studio. You're okay.
Nice way to decompress. That'll
Yeah.
be lovely.
And then after that, then it'll be into season 7 tour. So yeah.
Oh,
And
Great.
then Prides.
Oh, girl,
So,
and then that's you to, yeah,
yeah.
booked for a year then. There we go.
Unreal.
See you in
Thank
2027.
Yeah, I know. We're so lucky. So we
Yeah.
are. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Elle.
Thank
we
you so
really
much.
appreciate it. Thank you. The end.
Spill your boots. We're all hooked on Tootsie Trade.